enjoyed / I was playing it this morning right up until Kuso6rande. Why am I talking about this? Why am I talking about Tactical Nexus? I don't know. I don't know at all. You know what I do know, though? It is time for us to reveal the game and who the GM is. Reoccurring Nightmares, New Game Plus. In the past, we have had the round theme of Reoccurring Nightmares where previous games in Kuso6rande showed up, and we're doing the same thing this year with a twist. Instead of starting at the beginning of the game, we start partway through because you know what? Everybody can get a little bit bored of the same old game every single time. So, starting partway through is kind of exciting. So let's welcome in the GM for game number 1. Don't worry. He's still here. It's Dana. Dana, I want you to come join me. Dana. Yeah, everybody's excited. We finally get the Dana. Dana, where are you? Dana! Dana. I'm sure he's around. Let me go. Dana, I'm going to message you. Join the voice if you want a choice to give a game out. Wait, hello, Faizu.
Hello, I'm Dana.
No, you're not. Well, okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to do the improv thing. Yes, and... Yes, Dana. How are you doing, British Dana?
Okay, I'm British Dana now. Got
yeah, we've got British Dana and then American Dana also sneaking in. Hello, American Dana. American Dana is very quiet right now.
American Dana is currently muted. I'll leave once American Dana is unmuted. I just wanted to annoy you for a moment. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Hi, American
Hopefully
Dana.
You hear me now.
Yes.
I was sorting out something over there. Completely missed that we had already passed the time when you had started.
Oh, I see. Oh, I give a game out and then I don't even come in to talk about it. Oh, Pfizer.
I'm kind of sad because I missed my intro.
Yeah, you better be sad. I said that you were still here and then you literally weren't here. So yeah, that's how the intro went, Dana.
Yeah, pretty much.
I actually like it. It's like nobody chose me, so I'm just not going to show up when it is my turn. Yeah. Man. So Dana, we've got Reoccurring Nightmares New Game Plus. I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm so glad that we've got this game today.
I am too, because the last time we played this, I was very sad at the results.
Yeah, let me go ahead and show this picture here. I don't think this is the right picture, though. I think you provided me the wrong one.
You know what? It's a good one, though.
Yeah,
they probably want to do this by the end of their game.
Yeah, that is very true. I'm actually going to share my own video with you so that you can see it more up to the minute on that. Yeah. Everybody, we know what this is. This is all about soda.
This is all about a soda.
The NeverEnding variant.
Never ends.
It's die ungeschlechte Geschichte. Geschichte. Das Arcade Adventure 2. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Perfect.
I chose the German one because it was the highest resolution one.
It was a good resolution.
Yeah.
But I was like, don't know if he'll want the German cover, even though it's a nice, pretty cover.
I love the German color. German color? What color is the German color?
That's probably not a question we really want to ask.
Well, like, German chocolate's brown. Part of the flag is yellow and black and...
So, a couple people have already remembered in the channel, in the chat. They're like, oh yeah! This is the one where no one got past the first level. That's right.
That is true, everybody. NeverEnding Story 2 has been on Kuso6rande before and was a hot match. I almost said mess there. Honestly, though, the first level was so incredibly difficult, and you kept talking about how much you wanted people to see the later stages, and now they get the chance, you know?
And now they do, because you made this incredibly nice theme. I feel like it was made for me.
Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Okay, well, I'm still waiting for one of our players to go live so that I can start capturing their stream. I've got the other one set up, and because it's stupid Amiga, I'm going to have to recapture anyway.
This is actually going to be the C64 version, because I liked it better.
What? Oh, awesome.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. They're the same levels. They just look and sound a little different. And I really like how the C64 version does the second level. It's very interesting.
I'd actually say that Commodore 64 is usually a little bit more consistent than Amiga as well when it comes to emulation.
That is also very true.
Not always, not 100%, but it often is.
Often.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah.
The Amiga version had passwords. This one doesn't.
Okay. No.
Oh yes, this one's meaner, but I also like it more. So that's just kind of how they're gonna have to roll.
Well, you know what? I'm still gonna have to recapture after a little while.
Yeah, you are, because of the way this the way the start screen is, it definitely is a mess.
So, yeah, there is a question for you in Discord, by the way, about what to do when there's a game over. So feel free to go check that out and let them know. I think it's better to be clear if loading the state or if there are continues, especially since for New Game Plus, it can get a little bit confusing. Yeah.
I gave them a save state that starts on level 2.
Level 2. Yeah. I'm so excited. Oh, does the Commodore 64 version also have music as you're playing?
Oh, yes. Except for one stage later on down the line, it's going to be quiet for some reason. I'm assuming it's actually some sort of code. It just doesn't have music. The Amiga version has music for that stage.
Well, that's great.
That's why I actually gave out the Amiga version the first time, because all the stages had music. And then I was like, you know what? I like the C64 version better, so they'll just have to deal with being muted at one point.
Well, I mean, you know, it's like the difference between C64 Strange Dreams and the PC version. Like, they both have music, but really, does that matter? It doesn't. The Commodore 64 version is still somehow vastly superior. Because it's actually playable. It's actually beatable. Is this game beatable, though? That is the current question that I have.
That's going to be a good question. We're going to find out.
Maybe. I mean, one thing about this specific category, New Game Plus, is that there is a greater chance we will see completions of the game. We saw that with Green Dog yesterday. And that was kind of exciting. I really had a lot of fun with that game. You know, and there's a decent chance we could see that with some of the games today. So I believe I have everything captured. And it looks like... I was going to say it looks good, but honestly, everybody, take a look and you tell me. It looks bland.
Yeah, the book is a little not very detailed.
I turned the sound up. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Yeah. Wanna play some audio? Is there music in, like, when you load the game?
Yes, there is music on the game load. Oh, there's the book.
This is fartastic.
Oh yeah, it's good music. I love it.
I'm getting a little bit of echo from you, by the way, on occasion, but not a huge deal. It's just when you unmute the mic, so that's fine.
Yeah, but
I'll live.
It's a slightly messy setup I've got. I'll see if I can do something about it. It means
Well, you know what? Since they haven't started the match and I can actually see the game screen, I'm going to recapture real quick so that y'all don't have to deal with me changing things up in the middle of the match real quick. Oh. JK, I'm only going to be recapturing one of the players because the other one is still on the book. Okay, never mind. We'll just get started, okay?
That's a good idea. All right, that might have solved some of your echo. Hopefully I turned you down a bit so you shouldn't be picked up as easily.
Cool. Wow. Okay. To tell the truth, that's what a lot of people have told. Oh my gosh. Justin particularly has the "you are loud" meter, and it's always at maximum. Okay, it looks like someone 3255 is ready. I'm waiting for Time Wanderer to confirm. This music is pretty fun. I like it.
It is fun music. There is very fun music in this game. I kind of wish I could hear it too, but I can't.
Bastion meets Falcor, the lucky, that lucky dragon, you know.
I'm just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pop open Time Wanderer's Twitch.
This is actually legitimately maybe a nightmare to try to capture, so thank you, Dana.
You're welcome. It's got a lot of black space around the edge. It's
yeah,
just,
I noticed. Well, sometimes,
I get it.
Sometimes it does. And sometimes, like, it's inconsistent between the book screen and the game screen. So I'm going to do my best to, like, not cut anything off, okay? That way y'all get the full NeverEnding story experience. I don't want you to feel, you know, like we've taken it away from you, okay? You got to get the full real-life experience. Okay. And here we go. We're going to do the countdown. Dana, what should chat spam for emotes?
You know what? We'll go with dragons and book.
Book. Ooh, dragons, books. Yeah. And anything else that you feel is relevant. Good luck to the players, and I will start our timer as soon as I see movement in the game. There we go. Someone 3255 is off to a quick start. Oh, I'm looking.
Speaking of quick, would you imagine a Commodore would be able to pull this off?
This, I'm trying to think about other games, because, like, there were, like, Nintendo games that were similar to this, except a higher, Wait. What about some of the racing games? There were racing games that had a frame rate like that. Yes, I can very much imagine a Commodore 64 doing this.
And they both died already.
Yeah. Welcome to the experience that is NeverEnding Story, the arcade game.
No.
Now, did it actually come out on arcade?
No, I think that's what they just decided to call it.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody,
yeah,
you name your games, you can name them
Falcor.
whatever lies you want, okay? And people still buy it and play it. It's fine. Whatever lies you want. Fantasia's decaying. Oh my gosh, yeah, they are dying so fast.
This is a very fast stage. I expect them to die quite a few times before they even figure out how they're supposed to beat it. Because guess what? It's not just a race.
Actually, oh no, you have to, what do you have to do?
So you'll notice that they have a health bar down at the bottom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the red dots are their health.
There's red? I'm sorry, I'm colorblind enough that it's really hard to see those colors
Good
there.
point. The right side are red dots.
Okay.
The left side are blue dots.
Okay.
And they are the enemy dragon's health. You have to kill the enemy dragon before the end of the stage, or you lose.
Blue is bad guy.
So someone has already figured this out and has done a bunch of damage to him.
Oh no, lightning! Watch out! Watch out!
And then also the lightning storms.
Also the lightning storms. Can you just, like, run out of time, per se, by getting to the end of the stage?
Yes, if you run out of time by getting right here.
Oh. Someone 3255, you died because you were too good at flying. Your mistake has had fatal consequences. Oh, wow.
The timing is incredibly tight on this. Both Time Wanderers figured out how to damage the enemy. Maybe. I mean, and is about to run into the same situation where you get to the end.
But still, I think that's a little bit more damage than someone 3255 did. It's basically a tie between the two players at this point.
Currently, I mean, we're only 3 minutes in. We've got a lot of room for them to figure out what the heck is going on.
So yeah, I'm trying to think of games that were somewhat similar to this. Pole Position is obviously the most notable, although it didn't have the vertical scrolling that you see in this. At the same time, you know, other Atari games like Magic Carpet or whatever the crap.
And Master of the Lamps is so good.
Yeah. That one also had vertical and horizontal changes, though not as many graphical
It was very
effects.
basic comparatively, because it was like a black screen and rings.
Well, this is basically just throw up a sprite or two, you know, and have them change as you approach, which had been done before on the Commodore 64. Still, it's interesting that they went this direction.
Yeah, in my opinion, this is a very technically impressive level.
I would say that it's up there on the Commodore 64. It's pretty high up on the quality. Not completely unique, but considering the ups and downs that you're doing on this, that things are coming from different directions. Yeah.
It's like, when I first saw this, I was like, wow, I didn't know that C64 could do stuff like this cleanly. Because there's not much lag, this is very smooth.
Actually, if there is not much lag while you're playing, then that is the shocking bit.
Oh no! Oh, Time Wanderers almost got it.
So close! Come on, you can. Yeah,
there he goes. Time Wanderer already got it.
Well, we're gonna see the next stage pretty quickly.
I'm kind of surprised because that stage is actually a lot meaner than it looks.
Yeah, Kerosene is noting the Commodore 64 doesn't have sprite scaling hardware. Neither did the NES. But at the same time, you didn't see too many games trying this at the time. And honestly, you know, I'm thinking just having that as a single level in a game that's just thrown in there briefly and then switching to something else, it's kind of cool. Oh my gosh,
yeah,
someone 3255,
this is a nice multi-genre game. I do like these because, like, Aliens, which we've seen several times before, is another really good example of a good each stage having its own complete genre.
There we go. Both of the players have made it through stage 2, which they started on, and on to stage 3. They're making very quick progress. But
they are doing extremely well.
It's the bracket, you know. The players are stepping up and really showing us what it means to be in the bracket.
Smebble is very upset. Smebble is one of the ones who had to play the Amiga version. Generally, I do think the Commodore version may be easier.
Why are you
I'm
climbing
not entirely sure on that.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call these tentacles because those definitely look like tentacle suction cups.
I mean, they do kind of, yes. They're supposed to be rocks, I think.
That's not how rocks look.
No, they don't.
No. Outside the tower. Oh no! The Tower of Jelly Bean, says chat. And yeah, I kind of agree. This music rocks so much, though.
It does, I know! This game has such really good music.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that while this is Kuso6rande, a lot of the times, you know, we're here playing games that have been forgotten. This game has some very huge issues. like stage 1.
Like stage 1.
Yeah, simply put, stage 1 is oh, it was so painful. And I imagine other stages could be very, very difficult and terrible as well. But at the same time, there are some really good aspects about this. The music, so good. And who did the music? It was Martin Galway, from what I can see.
That would explain a lot, because Galway does some really solid music.
Oh yeah, he was doing music up until 2014. Heck, he worked on Disney Epic Mickey, which, while the game itself wasn't necessarily great. Oh my gosh, he worked on a game called Age of Booty. Ooh, I like that. Wing Commander, the Ultima series, Arkanoid, Athena. He did Athena music? Oh, I'm so angry.
I think he did this, yeah, he did this Commodore 64 Athena music, if I recall correctly.
It's actually kind of okay. Yeah.
And he did Whizball, which had really, really cool music.
Yep, I believe Whizball is on my Kuso6rande playlist, and the music pops up every once in a while. At least some of the versions of Arkanoid. We've got some of the Contra music, probably of the port. Probably did a heck of a lot of ports. Yeah. But yeah, that's why we have really freaking awesome music.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Callan, for subscribing, and thank you for the follows, everybody. This is Kuso6rande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. Right now, we are in round 2 of the winners bracket. As you see, someone 3255 going up against Time Wanderer. There are only 16 people at this point in the bracket. So, you know, we're getting some of the best players here, which, you know, considering how fast they got through this sort of auto-scroller section, I guess, if you want to call it that. The flying section.
I mean, it's auto-scrolling. There's no doubt about that.
Third-person flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Considering that you can't control, like, the background at all, it's kind of an auto-scroller, I'd say.
That boulder was extremely rude for someone.
Oh, man. Here's the deal. Never let boulders fall on your face. So, I do have a question for you. Time Wanderer started over. Is there any reason? Do you have a... Like, when you...
You have limited lives, yes.
Okay, so they'll have to go back to the save state.
Yes.
I'm not sure if someone 3255 got... Wait, okay.
Yeah, someone needs to load the state.
Load the state on game over, or it's fine, and you said, yeah,
If they want to reload, if they want to reload early to save lives, I said it was okay. Because basically it's just kind of like resetting the game. Whatever. I said that was fine if they wanted to conserve lives.
Yeah, I fully think that is a completely acceptable thing to do, to reload in order to have a better chance to get through the game. Yeah, we saw people using that strat yesterday as well during Green Dog. JK, actually. Well, sort of. Half JK, like 50%, maybe just the J, just. I'm not sure. Oh, I feel so bad for Big Honkenberger yesterday because that game was so rude.
Green Dog is a rude game.
Yeah.
I had Green Dog as a kid. I regretted having Green Dog as a kid.
Wait, you had Green Dog on Game Gear?
Well, not Game Gear. I had the Genesis.
The Genesis version, like, it has flaws, but it is so much better than the Game Gear version.
A lot better than the Game Gear version, yes.
Yeah. Did you have NeverEnding Story 2 as a kid?
I did not. I'm kind of sad I didn't, because, I mean, I would have loved this game as a kid.
I sort of agree. I love it.
This game... I mean, like I said, it's a very technically impressive game. It has a really great music. It keeps you, it doesn't get repetitive, except for the fact that you keep dying and having to do the stage over again. But the stages are different enough that things are interesting.
Yeah. just so everybody knows, you know, NeverEnding Story, everybody has seen the original, but not everybody. Well, okay, maybe not everybody. If you haven't, you should. The second movie, though, was a little bit more questionable, I'd say. And the third movie is right out.
You don't even remember the third one.
Like, the second one just seems like a fever dream to me, which, like, I have brief memories of what happens in the second movie, but, yeah, very, very brief movie. So in number 2, essentially, Bastion wanted to join the school swimming team, but he had a fear of heights and couldn't jump off the diving board. So then he went back to Carl Conrad Coriander's antiquarian bookstore to seek advice on courage, where he rediscovers the NeverEnding Story because I guess he forgot about the coolest thing ever. And he hears the childlike Empress calling out to him for aid. Oh my gosh. Yeah, childlike Empress. Bastion takes the book home while the Orion amulet magically comes off the book cover, which Bastion takes and is summoned to Fantasia again, where he meets a bird-like creature named Nimble and is reunited with Atreyu. Heck yeah. Atreyu is a pretty freaking awesome dragon. That's what he is, right?
No, Atreyu is the human with the horse.
Oh, never. Whatever. He's stupid. Atreyu's dumb. The dragon is cool, though. Okay, after the group encounter, they escape from giants. Bastion comes to understand that a force called emptiness is spreading across Fantasia. Ooh, no. Didn't that happen in the original movie, though?
I think so.
So was he
Also,
even
I knew I'd get somebody when I mentioned the horse.
Oh, no. Everybody
horse.
cry. Everybody cried. Okay, so apparently Bastion just did not pay attention to the first movie, which, big surprise, he's kind of a dumb kid.
He's not exactly on top of things.
Nah,
no.
he probably got, like, B's in elementary school. Maybe an A in a... I can't say that.
Don't be that rude. Come on. Be nice.
Oh, if it were any other stream, I would probably say, nah, we'll go ahead and pass it. Got a name being a little... yeah, Bastion comes to understand, blah, blah, blah. The evil sorceress, Zaid, who seeks to seize power over Fantasia, is the one creating emptiness, and then, basically... The sorceress develops an apparatus that strips Bastion of a memory each time he uses the amulet to make a wish. Nimble was sent as a spy to persuade Bastion to make wishes until he is unable to remember why he came to Fantasia. So basically, the sorceress, instead of just zapping his memory away, like a good villain would do, essentially turned it into the monkey paw system.
It's one of those villain things. They gotta set themselves up to fail.
You know, I mean, playing with your... Cats do it. Cats play with their prey. Why can't sorceresses do it?
Because the consequences are more fatal.
I don't know, you're just creating emptiness. Who cares, you know? Might as well have fun before everything becomes empty.
Oh,
Someone 3255 is starting to figure out some of this... Okay, it's not only a maze, but it's a puzzle, because yes, you can put pieces in specific places, but sometimes those places are incorrect. Essentially, there's no skill to this part. The main thing is just memory. I guess memory's a skill. Yeah, Bastion.
Memory is a skill.
Yeah,
and
Bastion
then there's a lot of
loses
luck
that
involved.
skill.
You gotta pray that a boulder doesn't fall on your head while you're climbing the ladder.
Are the boulders random?
I'm not sure. They feel random, but also they feel aimed, because they do seem to hit a lot.
Woo! I feel like it might be specific ladders if you climb, well, not ladders, like stupid ring rocks. If you climb the wrong one, boulder falls on your head. See,
well, I've seen them climb a ladder and get hit by it, and then climb the same ladder and not get hit.
Are you serious?
So it might be a timing type thing where
Roll the dice.
boulders are scheduled to go down certain spots.
What's your boulder schedule looking
Yeah, see,
like today?
Time Wanderer just baited out a rock.
Aha! Well, 5 o'clock, time to drop a rock. Woo! Okay, anyways, Sorceress is a big old butt and makes it so that every time that Bastion makes a wish, he loses a memory, and eventually this greedy little jerk has made so many wishes that he has forgotten why he's even in Fantasia. Which, you know what? You know what a good trick would be? Wishing for all of your memories back. Bam! You get a full refill. Full refill, you know?
Time Wanderer figured out how to bait the rocks out and has managed to get past the stage.
Nice! On to stage 4.
We might get a fairly early completion if they keep on going at this rate. I think, is this the stage that's going to be quiet? I'm not sure. I think it might be.
We need a weapon to fight with, shouts Atreyu.
There are
He wishes for a
stages.
spray can?
Yeah, this is the stage. The Amiga version has music on the stage.
Why the crap do you wish for a spray can? That is not a weapon. Wish for a gun.
Right?
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Better yet, a sword that's also a gun. Gunblade, okay? You could have totally been Squall.
Could have been, but didn't.
What a dumb
Also,
kid.
what is going on the stage? Your guess is as good as mine.
I think Atreyu was just spinning his sword around. Look, yeah, this is how I fight over here in Fantasia. Woo!
You don't have to be Squall to have a gunblade. Because
So-
you could play Parasite Eve 2. You could be Aya and get a gunblade.
Well, there we go.
And
Time Wander.
she's
game
like a
over.
lot cooler than Squall.
Yeah. Okay, I can support that. So here's the deal. This is fun, but Time Wanderer is back to stage 2. Remember, with this specific category that we're playing, Reoccurring Nightmares New Game Plus, they are starting partway through the game, specifically after the first level for this game, which honestly has given us a huge variety of gameplay. Every level is significantly different.
Yes. This first stage was so slow and painful, and then you get to all this where you start just flying by levels. It's, I'm really upset that the first stage is the way it is.
So 13255 is through the climb onto level 4. By the way, I'm looking at more of the story. Essentially, the sorceress is evil, blah, 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 takes away his memories, but then Bastion and Atreyu go and capture her anyway, and then she's like, whatever, I'm abandoning my quest, and leads them to the childlike empress, except Ban, the sorceress. You know what? Whenever a sorceress is acting like they're on your side, they're not, okay? Never trust a sorceress like that.
Oh.
Yeah, creating emptiness, taking away memories, playing with your prey. Yeah. She tricks Bastion into believing that his friends will turn against him and gets him to make 1 billion more wishes. And then Atreyu's like, oh my gosh, we're going the wrong way. This is dumb. Bastion's father, Barney, notices his son's gone, and then he finds the book, goes to the bookstore owner, and I don't know if he punches Mr. Coriander, but he probably should have, is what I'm saying. You know, my child's missing, and all that's left is your freaking book. And then Mr. Coriander says, you'll find the answer to where he is inside the book. Yeah, that totally works. I mean, actually, the book does, like, write about, or does detail all of the happenings about everybody who's inside it at that time, so I guess it would work. But he doesn't have the amulet. How would he get inside? And apparently, oh my gosh, the guy reads it, okay? Bastion's father reads it, and then the book actually talks about him. And he's like, what the crap is going on? This is not right. Anyways, Bastion eventually believes Atreus turned on him, and essentially he kills Atreus.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry, spoilers,
actually
everybody.
kind of a dark movie for being a kids movie.
Yeah, he pushes Atreus off a cliff. Yeah. And then Bastion discovers the apparatus that the sorceress created to take away memories, and finds that he only has 2 memories left of his mother and father. He uses his second to last memory of his mother to wish Atreus back to life, and then Bastion agrees to make his last wish. The sorceress is like, wish to go home, then you'll have no memories left. But instead, Bastion wishes for the sorceress to have a heart.
Oh, right. I remember that.
Wish for her head to explode. Okay.
Wow.
That would be so cool. And then it's like, I can't remember anything except for the sorceress's head exploding. And then you wish for all your memories to come back. And then you wish. Yeah, see? Because the memory of her head exploding would also be a memory you can use to wish.
So I'm gonna go ahead and point out that someone actually got down several flights of stairs, but ran out of spray can.
That's so dumb.
Because spray can, you know, not a lot of paint in it, I guess.
I wish for art. How are you gonna fight bad guys with art? Hey, invite you to the sword. You wish for a spray can. I guess you could like light the paint on fire as you're spraying it out, but you would have to have a flame source. See, maybe he could use a second wish for a match and then plan. Flamethrower.
I can't really find a fault with that.
I do think exploding the sorceress's head would have been a better wish, though. You know?
I mean, maybe. It doesn't really solve your problem, though. You're out of memories at that point.
Well, you should have started with that, okay? First memory that you use, bam. Head explodes.
They should have done it. I wish to have all my memories back.
Or no, I wish that I have all my memories back and that they never disappear. Blah, blah, blah. There. See, Bastion's dumb. He's a dumb kid who could have just used... Actually, Chad makes a good point. 3ham says, why not just wish for the power to explode people's heads? That would be better than exploding a single person's head.
It's true.
Because then you can explode anyone's head.
Oh, he forgot he was forgetting things. I think at that point, at some point, you'd realize you don't really remember anything at all.
If I were Atreyu, what I would say is, Bastion, wish that all of this crappy memory losing thing stops. Because early on, he still trusted Atreyu, you know? And then wish for the sorceress's head to explode. And her, like, right along with the machine.
We always loop back around to exploding head.
Yeah.
I get this now.
Okay, so basically... Here's the deal. To return home, Bastion essentially has to jump off a cliff, directly paralleling his attempts to join the swim team and his fear of heights. She's like, now, instead of jumping off a diving board, you get to jump to your death to go home. How about that, huh? How about them apples? Thank you, childlike Empress. You suck. Okay. He jumps off the cliff and returns home safely while the Aran amulet magically goes back onto the book cover. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say that the first movie was better.
It was, by a large amount. Yeah. Oh, someone, oh no. You accidentally used up your ladders. Was really close to the end of that stage and then accidentally just used them. And soft lock yourself, though.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder, maybe... Pfizer, you're gonna DM me an image? Okay, I will be paying attention and see if this is... appropriate. Let's see. Nope, not showing that on stream, but I like it.
Wow, okay.
Let's just say, yeah, the flying dragon is Falcor, right?
Right.
How old is Falcor?
Oh, no, I don't want you to ask this question.
No, I just want to find out his age.
I don't know. Probably, hopefully hundreds of years old.
I mean, probably.
Dragon years.
Over 100 years old. I guess the fandom. Okay, he's 43 years long, and as old as maybe just 100. That's kind of actually disappointing. He's only like 100 years old. Ah, yeah, on to more of this good music.
My favorite part about Falcor is how he's in Terraria.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta share this, okay? Because it actually has a list of... I'm looking at specifically the Wikipedia for the Heroes fandom. I need to make a picture real quick. And it lists out his specific goals for what he did. And... They're probably better ones than this, but it still gave me a good chuckle. Let me see if I can show this to everybody. Oh, come on.
Oh, we're hitting the half-hour mark, and
yeah.
I'm glad to see that they haven't finished the game yet, because they were starting to scare me.
There we go. Help Atreyu stop the nothing. Succeeded. Guide Atreyu to the boundaries of Fantasia. Failed. Yeah, that's right. You're a failure, huh? You're failure. Yeah, failed.
Well, you did say he was going to get bees.
Bees?
Bees.
Yeah. Well... I didn't know that there was a goal to get bees.
Sure.
Okay. I'm just very confused at this point. Everybody, welcome to Kuso6rande. We're half an hour into this match.
Earlier. He failed one of his assignments.
Oh no, that wasn't Falcor. Falcor doesn't go to school. He's 100 years old. Bastion gets bees.
That doesn't mean he can't get graded.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the buzzing bees. We had plenty of conversations about those bees yesterday.
That was yesterday. That's so far long ago. It's
actually,
like
can you
ago.
just imagine if you were in school and if you got a bee, the teacher just launched bees from her wrist and was like, bees for everyone? Yeah, I'll get stung.
I don't think I'd like that very much. In fact, I would actually really, really hate that.
I would have been a fan. I always got A's.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean that, like, if somebody else got a B, bees are very impartial, so, like, they may get launched at that one person, but afterwards, they're probably going to come after you, too. You're all in the same room.
They give you bee protection because you're protected against the bees because you got an A. Yeah, you get a bee suit. And everybody else just gets the bees.
It amuses me that they've been through this stage several times by now, and they're still having problems remembering what they need to do to get past it.
Oh no, I am so sad for how Falcor ended up looking like the specifically the puppet, because he was such a cool puppet, everybody, but oh, he did not age well at all. And now you're going to have to see, because
Oh, yeah.
He is not in the best condition here. Oh, poor Soggy boy.
Somebody brought up what I was about to say. Have you seen the Turtles costumes?
Nope.
They are horrifying to look at now. Like, the faces started to peel back so you see all the teeth. It's really, really terrifying.
Oh, they have a second Falcor that they used. Oh my gosh, and he's also not doing great. I love this. I love this so much. I'm sorry, everybody. I get to share all of my curses with you today. Look at this poor Falcor.
Yeah, that's pretty cursed.
But still,
Oh
I
man,
really
what if
enjoyed.
Falcor was a Dark Souls boss?
He'd be dead. Would have stabbed him in the eye. Would have made his head explode. See, that's like, if he was in Dark Souls, then I would be able to have wishes. Probably be able to spend souls on wishes, and I'd just explode his head. Bam.
I'm starting to be a little concerned that you really want to make somebody's head explode.
It's just that if I were in a fantasy setting where I had unlimited wish powers, you know, well, okay, like, think about Genie. Yeah, Genie gave limitations on what Aladdin could do, right? Aladdin literally could have wished for, like, a happy ending. Bam, doesn't really matter what happens, you're going to be happy. Do you care about anything else? No, you want to be happy. Or he could have wished for, like, Iago and Jafar to switch brains so that Iago's brain was in Jafar and Jafar's brain was in Iago's body. And then Iago would just fly around muttering, and Jafar would be like, I'm helping the... I can't remember what the leader's name or title was back. I don't know. It's been a while.
Someone has made it back to the stairwell.
Sultan, yeah. How did I forget Sultan? Aladdin still cared about the genie to become free again? Well, sure, do that for one of the wishes, okay? How about you wish for another genie to replace the first genie that you had? Huh?
I mean, I think they did do like I think the cartoon had other genies, if I recall. Maybe.
See, you could just have a never-ending chain of genies. You use your first two wishes however you want, and then the third one is, I want a genie to replace this genie so he can be free. Bam! You get two more wishes. The loophole, you gotta think about the loophole.
Oh, ran out of spray can.
What do you even do when you have no spray can? You just die?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Nothing. You got nothing.
Use a wish. Explode their heads. You notice a theme here, there's so many better ways to deal with it.
Instead of pushing them down a giant hole in the middle of the room, you could just explode their heads.
Trinitronity, you're asking what happens if I run out of genies? You just wish another genie into existence. Let me tell you, Dana. That wasn't one of the like, there were only 3 rules, I think, when it came to Aladdin, okay? You can't kill anybody, you can't make anybody fall in love, and you can't wish for more wishes. You can wish for more genies.
Wish for more genies?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, it's
Cadus,
true.
you've got
Cadus
a very good
brings up a
point. If you wish
That's how you end up being a genie, and we all saw what happened there.
Yeah, I was gonna clarify for those watching on YouTube. Cadus said, "Wish another genie into existence is how you end up as a genie." You just word it very specifically, okay? And I know genies, like original genies, are very much trickster creatures. You gotta trick the tricksters.
You gotta get a lawyer and like draft up your document and say, "This is my wish," and be like a 50-page manual.
See, what your first wish needs to be, when you get your first genie, you make a wish wishing that none of your wishes can ever be used against you in a negative way. Bam, you're safe for life. Or eternity, depending on what your wishes are, you know?
I
Grant
feel like
wish immunity. Yeah. But you have to be thinking about the long game, you know? What is your long game when you are playing Infinite Genies?
Like, here's the thing, right? If you wanted to live forever, you could be turned into a statue. That's living forever.
Well, I wasn't wishing. Well, like I said, the very first wish is so that none of the granted wishes ever for the rest of your life can have negative, unexpected consequences. Actually,
But who says that being a statue is a negative thing? You're safe from dying. You're not. Nothing can hurt you.
I'm pretty sure that the subjective nature of being a statue, I'm going to go ahead and say that from my current standpoint sitting here, that would be a negative thing. I don't want to be a statue, and thus nullifies the genie's ability to turn me into a statue.
Wishes are fishes. Actually, they're not.
Ooh,
But they are very
Nat
useful.
unfortunately said the consequence of wishing that would be that my wishes are taken away. I don't think genies can do that. Actually, they probably can, yeah. Dang it. Ugh. This is dumb. So here we go. Time Wanderer is into the tower again. At this point, who would you say is in the lead?
Definitely someone has made it down several flights of stairs. This is Time Wanderer's chance to pass. Is using up a lot of spray on his first stage. Oh, Time Wanderer has not figured out how to close the door.
You can close the door?
There's a button down at the bottom of the circle. You push that and it closes the door so they stop appearing. See? Just like that.
So apparently, wishing for a spray can is actually canon in the movie. And I hate it. I hate it. It's dumb. Bastion, here's the deal. This is why, like, you don't let kids go into a situation where they can make where they can wish their memories away in order to. I'm sorry, Bastion. You should have just like. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Also, what does the guy with the chain do? Like, he's just whipping his chain around.
Yeah, he's just kind of, I guess, keeping them from going down the stairs too. I don't know what he's doing there.
I wonder if it's sort of a two-player section.
Not really. It doesn't look like it. He just kind of stands there. And yes, the button didn't work because you have to I think you have to let 4 of them out before it'll actually close. Because, you know, reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably just keeping them from getting to him, and then if your chain meter goes down, because there was a chain meter, yeah. So you're limited. You have another way to die is if you run out of chain and he gets killed. Basically, it's a really unfair stage.
Yeah.
But it's okay, because now we're back to dragon racing.
I like the dragon racing. It's solid. It's good. Vroom, vroom. I wonder.
I do like I love the intro drum beat.
Oh my gosh. Does the dragon have to wiggle its tail this much in order to fly this fast? I imagine the tail wiggling
yes,
helps push the air a little.
Because Falcor does not have wings.
How does he fly?
Wiggling his tail.
Okay. He wiggles his tail
You
so
asked.
fast. It's like a rocket, okay? It wiggles it so fast that it's equivalent to jet fuel. Or a propeller, yeah. 2D propeller is what I'd say, you know, it doesn't really go up or down, but... I do like the chat says it looks like a weird purple blob. Yeah, let's just say if you've never knew about the NeverEnding story, you'd be like, what the crap is this?
Yeah.
Why do I have a giant wiggle butt? Why is my butt this big?
I'm asking that question myself, Dragon Hero. Why is someone trying to brute force the tower? I think they both have this idea that there's a faster way up the tower if they can figure it out. Instead of taking it the slow and steady route, they're trying to find the fastest way up. And I can get that, but on the other hand, I feel like they should just take the route they've already done and just do it cleanly so they have enough lives to manage the next stage.
Yeah. Dodge that lightning. You don't want... Actually, if the lightning hits Falcor right before you get to the end, you never have to ride him again, as far as I know. You can eat him. Sustenance.
Ow.
He gets barbecued by the lightning, and you get a delicious meal and get to the tower. Why doesn't... Yeah, Falcor's useless. He doesn't even fly you to the top of the tower. He just flies you to the tower.
Bro, you are very violent today.
I'm just saying, like...
You want to explode people's heads? You want to barbecue and eat a dragon?
I think Falcor would do it for you. Like, if you asked, he would probably let you eat in. Yeah. Maybe just a leg. Maybe he'd like, here's
People in chat are worried about you
Take
now.
my leg in order to stay alive, Bastion. You could wish for him to become barbecued. Lose a memory for a good meal.
That's a very important part of friendship, Sephiroth Shadow.
Okay.
You have to ask your friends, if, in the event of your death, is it okay if I eat you?
Here's the deal.
Because maybe, it'll help me live a little longer. You need to clear these things with your friends before you can say you're real.
I've got a friend who has said, this is one of the things that she really wanted me to know, that if she ever gets like in a car accident and loses her leg, she is going to cook it up and eat it because she's curious. And she's like, I will invite you too. Okay, you are invited if I ever just randomly lose a leg in a hygienic manner for some random reason. And I really don't know what to say. I'm leaning towards no, but
That's a true friend right there.
Wait, the one who eats their friend's leg if they cook it?
I mean, they offered you their leg. That's
and like it's not
giving
hurting
of themselves.
Anybody. And it's not hurting anybody. It's like, it's just, they got hurt. It's a consequence of getting hurt, but they weren't trying to eat a leg, It wasn't originally for that. And I just don't know what I would do. Generally, whenever I think about this, I'm at the point where I say, no. But what about in that moment? What would I do in that specific moment? I don't know. Like, do I like my friend enough to eat their leg with them.
A question for the ages. Hopefully you never have to find out.
Yeah. I've got weird friends, Dana. Yeah, someone 3255 is making a really good push down the tower, because why not climb the tower and then right away go back down it?
Misery loves company, but so does weirdness.
So you say. Like,
I
is
do
there
say.
a
I
minimum,
literally
is
just
there a
said.
minimum number of enemies you have to let into the room before?
I believe there you have to let 4 in before you can close the door.
That's dumb. Faizu, I am so sorry for grossing you out. But at the same time, you know, this is Kuso6rande.
Yeah. The
Flannel Cat
requirements
is
to get
saying,
past this
"Oh my
stage are
gosh."
so ridiculous.
So you miss a single spray, and you
I
might
think
not
you
be
can
able
actually
to complete
hit 2
it.
with the same spray.
Really?
I think. I mean, I think I saw it earlier, so I can't be positive. But it's like, if you miss 1, you're pretty much already almost soft locked.
True, true.
So if you can actually double hit, that will... Okay, somebody else did see it too. So yes, that's your goal in this, is to try to conserve by getting double hits.
Yeah, I have a question. Time Wanderer, by the way, is doing a fairly good job making progress in the tower as well. Do you have a health bar in this, or is it one-touch death?
It's one-touch death here.
Well, thank you, game developers. Yeah, 2 hits for Time Wanderer with a single spray. That's how you do it, graffiti artist. Time Wanderer could potentially pass someone 3255 here.
I have not kept track of how many flights of stairs they have gone down. So that's going to be fun for tracking if neither of them complete the stage. Okay, so Cat has seen 4 floors for someone, so that's good.
Okay, there goes Time Wanderer. Good job. You saved the tower, I guess. It's weird. Why is there a hole in the middle of every floor? Who built this tower?
So someone is on stage 1 for some reason.
Huh.
Probably just blowing off steam.
I can't blame anybody.
Okay, and then loaded the same.
Honestly, having a tiny bit of a break is probably helpful. You gotta maintain your sanity when you're playing in Kuso6rande, and you do it any way that you can. And Time Wanderer is through the tower, moving into the lead. This is the last 10 minutes of the match, everybody. This is a huge change, and honestly, it's going to be very difficult for someone 3255 to get back. But at the same time, he knows how to do the tower now. I feel like someone 3255 is going to get caught back up.
This stage is a classic Commodore 64 horse riding.
Ah, Back to the Future 3.
The horse riding stage. Woo! There are so many games that have this exact stage. I don't understand why everybody had to have this type of stage.
Yeah, this is just Back to the Future 3.
Back to the Future 3, Wrath of the Demon, Kane, this. I'm sure if I thought about it for longer, I could at least name like 5 other games that had this exact scenario. It's silly.
I really wonder if some... Wait. Somehow I found a different group of people who worked on this. Chris Walsh, I guess, programmed this version of the game. Chris, did anybody work on, like, Back to the Future and other of the games? What did you do?
I'm not sure,
Judge
but I don't
Dredd.
think that matters because of how many games did this. Yeah, there are so many games that did this. Also, yeah, that stage actually looks really good. Like, it's a really pretty game. Like, I know we have a theme later for games that look better than they are. This game would have qualified there, too.
One of the people who helped code the Amiga version, maybe was the main coder, also did some support for the video game Deathloop that came out this year.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I love looking at people's video game history. It's so cool. Oh,
yeah, I can't blame you, Faizu. I kind of wanted to hold this back, but on the other hand, I didn't want people getting stuck in stage 1 again.
No,
so this was the perfect scenario for this game.
I'm so glad that you did bring this. Like, I'm very, very glad because this is being a blast.
Yeah, this is great. This is fun to watch. I'm glad that this much progress has been made. I think that the horse riding stage is actually the last stage, maybe.
Wow.
Let me think about that. Hold on.
Why would it be the last stage? That's dumb.
This is stage 2. No, I think there's one stage after that.
Aha!
And I don't understand, Sunshine, why level 1 was just as awful as it was. I will say the Amiga version of stage 1 is a lot slower than the Commodore one. You saw how fast a couple minutes ago when someone was playing around with stage 1. You run really fast in that version. But it does
fast.
make it a little easier.
Yeah, honestly, the Amiga version was just so slow. It was an hour of
very slow.
But instead, the Commodore 64 version, we have had so much action today. And Someone3255, even though he is behind, he has the possibility of passing Time Wanderer in this last attempt. I love it. Oh!
Someone's got plenty of lives left.
Someone
just
sure
has
does.
to get through this and manage his spray cans properly. Because spray can.
Because spray can.
Because spray can. Yeah, the long play for this is really short.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this game, honestly, well, that was sort of the thing with a lot of Commodore 64 Atari games back in the day, is that they were brutally difficult in ways or brutally rude, but once you knew how to play the game, you could get through it super quickly.
Yes.
I'd say that the difficulty, people complain about NES difficulty. They don't know. They don't know
They really
how
don't know.
difficult games were before the NES.
Oh, someone did something really clever there, but I don't know if it's going to pay off.
I think no, they specifically waited for that boulder. He was sitting there, created the platform, slid over until the boulder fell.
Yeah, that's super clever. I don't know if he needs any more platforms because he's out of them now. If that's the last ladder, then he's good.
I think it is. I think Someone3255 has played this level enough that, this is the end.
Okay, there's the boulder run. Yeah, so that was super clever, using a platform to run off the side of the ladder. That one's good.
Faizu is pointing out that someone was getting points for every step. Here's the deal. While you're saying you're sad that this isn't a score attack, doing that would be banned on Twin Galaxies. Sorry, it's banned. You know why? Because specifically you're grinding points without making progress. They're like, score attacks, you have to be trying to actually finish the game. It's like, that is so subjective. What do you even mean? You can't create something this objective. Like, you can't judge people's intents based off of a single video that may not have the person in there. Anyway, blah, 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 blah.
Basically, Twin Galaxies, yeah.
Like,
Word
they've improved over
dead.
the years. It's just, yeah, a lot of the thinking was just archaic and not very well thought out. But then again, I think speedrunning, you know, some of the considerations for that had started out fairly archaic, because at first they were like, no, you can only do Quake. That is the only thing that we do.
Remember, originally you had to send in VHS tapes to get yourself verified.
Yeah, and that the quality of the tape was the most important thing. Like, if seriously, my Final Fantasy IV run, some people were considering not allowing it up on Speed Demos Archive because occasionally it would turn brighter for some reason and occasionally a little bit darker. And like, I tried to stop that from happening on my recording device, but I have no idea what was causing it. So luckily it didn't get refused, but it was still definitely something that like people reviewing the video brought up and were like, I don't know. Today, like, I'm not a big fan of webcams, but still, like, if you're filming a CRT with a webcam and you do a really cool thing, why not share it with people? Why not be like, yeah, this is what I did.
This thing, it's cool. I don't actually own a webcam myself at all.
That's okay. I know what you look like, Dana.
I know, but it's like
a blob.
At one point, I mean, before the whole GDQ thing, it's like I didn't want to have my picture out anywhere. Period. And at this point, it's like more of I'm too lazy to bother getting one because people know what I look like now anyway. But it's GDQ, so it's like whatever. Who cares? But
by the way, pay attention to someone 3255 at this point because we've got less than a minute left.
Time.
I think there's enough time, but you really got to close that door, someone 3255.
Oh no,
you can't
you didn't close the door.
I think someone knows or believes that there's not enough time. Someone 3255, why? Oh, that's dumb. Not much you can do. Like, seriously, someone 3255 could have potentially won, but just made a mistake at this final section of the tower, and that mistake is costing him the match. It had fatal consequences, see?
Fatal consequences.
Your mistake has had fatal consequences. The thing is, like, it might not have made a difference, but it still would have been more progress than someone 3255 had ever made before in this stage, and that's what you're trying to do, beat your own personal best, because you don't know how far the other player is. But everybody, that is time, and that is how Kuso6rande goes. Oh my gosh, this was so much fun, Dana. Let's see if I can get YouTube to behave. Play me music.
This is so much better than the way the game went the first time, so I'm very happy with how this went.
Okay, I'm gonna go and invite them to come chat on Discord. Yeah, Dana, overall, you thought that they did pretty well?
Oh, definitely. Very definitely. I expected them to be stuck on the dragon racing for like 15, 20 minutes, and they got through it in like 5.
Yeah! Seriously, like, it was a lot of fun to watch, and I just love the variety, the whole variety of stages that we had here. Hello, someone! Welcome to Voice, and I believe Time Wanderer is here as well. Good to see both of you.
Hello. Hello, good day, friends.
Good day, so let me reveal. Time Wanderer managed to get through the tower and get to the horse race, securing a lead. And someone 3255, you were so close to getting there on your final attempt. But what happened?
Did that stage reset you in the beginning every time you die? Because I feel like you don't have enough ammo to kill them all.
You do have enough ammo, you just have to almost play perfectly or get double hits.
Yeah, that wasn't working for me, so...
Yeah, I think you can close the door in that stage after 4 of them come out, and
Yes.
as long as you use like the minimum amount on each one of them, you can you can get through. Like I was able to get through with one can. Like,
there is the way to double hit, but it's so incredibly sketchy on trying to.
It's
I
not...
tried to do it on my second run through it and ended up just getting caught. So I was like, no, that's not feasible.
Yeah, someone 3255. I saw in your last attempt in the tower that I think it was the final room of the tower, actually, that you just sat by the door and kept killing the enemies and they kept coming. And I was like, why are you sitting there?
I'm pretty sure that wasn't the final one.
It was.
I was just trying stuff out in case they gave me a power up or something.
I mean, that's worth it.
I don't understand why the spray can doesn't even start completely full.
Yeah, that's what.
You know what I don't understand is why. Like I read through the text and it's like, we need a weapon. He says, picking up a spray can, and I'm like, what?
Okay, so
we discussed that at length.
Yeah.
A spray can. Sure.
So here's the deal. In NeverEnding Story 2, Bastion entered the book and had the ability to make wishes. What he didn't know was that he was losing memories every time he made a wish. So, yeah, what did he wish for as a weapon? A freaking spray can, because I don't know.
Because he couldn't remember any other weapons?
I mean, maybe he did lose the memory of any other weapon, yeah. I didn't think of that, Dana.
It could be
the
that.
only thing he could think of at that point was a spray can, because he was out of thoughts.
I mean,
like spray can.
Stress makes you do strange things.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Like checking to see if that glowing object that you clearly have to duck under on the horse is a thing that you can just collect as a power-up. And then getting, like, clotheslined by it.
Yeah. It looks like a power-up.
Yeah.
I instinctively ducked it the first time and then was like, well, let's see if it's a thing. Nope, it's not a thing. I got domed.
Yeah, that was... Look, someone 3255, Time Wanderer only moved into the lead at about 10 minutes left. And honestly, you were super close at catching up right at the end. If you had beaten the tower, there's a very real possibility you would have passed Time Wanderer, because he didn't last too long after the tower.
He did not get far in that horse race thing. So there's a sequence that got me every time where there's a bird that, so it's basically like a bit trip runner kind of thing where it's like you jump or you duck. And those seem to be the only, I didn't think that like going back and forth actually worked. Maybe I needed to try differently, but like it seemed like it was pretty much duck and jump. And there was a sequence where there's a bird that swoops you that you obviously have to duck. And then you have to jump rocks right after it. And like the duck animation lasts so long that I just tripped over the rock every time. It happened like 5 times.
Yeah, it's like you have to duck way before the bird even starts so that you get out of the animation in time to jump. And
I thought that, and I tried that on a later, I would need to get the timing down with like way more practice. Cause like
it seems strangely precise, yeah.
Yeah, I tried to do it early and then I did it way too early and then my head popped back up and the bird just like knocked me off the horse. So like that's, I probably could have done that about 8 more times and not made any more progress. I was very stuck.
Yeah, I'll have to try that out. Seems like a time.
It's all a time. I don't hate this. I actually thought that while everything is everything's kind of, you know, manic and wild and it's throwing a lot of different stuff at you with no real explanation, like everything kind of came together and the music is actually really good.
It's so good.
Super solid.
Yeah, okay, stage 1 was the big butt of the game, and considering that you both got to skip stage 1 and start on stage 2, you know, last time that we had this game, it was on Amiga, and it was stage 1 for an hour, and nobody beat it.
Yep, I watched that match. It was a good time.
Nice.
For me.
Yeah, with that said, I do think that the Commodore 64 version, you would probably beat stage 1 a little bit faster just because you can actually go fast. But it's still, after the first stage, really picks up, and the variety is fun. You know, it's janky, and maybe some things are overly precise, but that's kind of how games were back in the day because they had to extend the shelf life of the game, you know?
How many more stages were there?
There's one more after the horse stage.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
So like that'd be like 6 total.
Yeah, 6 stages.
How different and like what is it, like a scrolling shooter at that point? Like what is the genre of that stage?
Trying to remember because it's been a while since I looked at that.
Because you have like you have like horizontal puzzle platformer followed by like this weird like outrun thing.
Faizu, it's not tube. It can't be tubing.
It's tubing.
What?
Are you serious? No.
You're swimming down a river. It's tubing.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Final level
so
is tubing.
sad I didn't make it there. Now I have to keep playing it.
No, the worst thing.
So I do have to ask both of you, if you entered the tower and have to wish for something as a weapon, what would you wish for? Other than a spray can, obviously. Someone?
No, it's like a giant sword. that I
Okay,
can hold.
giant sword. Okay, I'm glad that you specified that you can hold, because I don't imagine Bastion has very big muscles, so wishing for a holdable sword for Bastion, I'll go ahead and accept that. Time Wanderer?
So these are like robot things made of metal, right?
Sure.
I'm not sure
The
if
things
they're
that are
metal,
like
but they
coming
are
in and
kinda
attacking.
robot-y things, yeah.
Yeah, so like if they're like generally metallic, could I just get like a, could I just get like a rust gun?
Oh, yeah, they might be more bug-like than robot-like.
Then
They might be
okay,
metal
then
bugs, but
Maybe
I don't know.
that's why it's a spray can. It's a can of
It's
bug
raid.
spray.
Oh my god.
Do you get it?
We
Oh
solved-
my
we solved
gosh,
history.
it's raid. It's bug
For the-
spray, it's not paint. Oh my gosh.
That's okay. You know what? I want the spray
Now
can.
everything makes sense.
I want
the spray can. Don't give me another weapon. Give me the
How
spray
is-
can.
How is Bastion smarter than all of Kuso6rande? Oh my gosh.
This is a tournament where we play bad games on purpose. We're not very smart.
Apparently.
Whatever. I'm just gonna go because there's nothing else that I can say that would help.
I think we're done here.
Yeah, we're done. We're done with this match. Thank you so much, Someone3255. You almost moved into the lead, but not quite. But you are still in the tournament, so best of luck in the losers bracket. And Time Wanderer, you're moving on firmly in the winners bracket. So great job. This was a lot of fun. I will see all of you later. Take care.
I had a great time. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Bye.
Bye. See ya, Dana.
And thanks for letting me play this game in stage 2 onward.
Wait, you're still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm leaving now, though. Bye.
Yeah, I know. Bye. See ya.